it's so funny right now that all of the progressives, the insane radical progressive, like insane people on the left, right? We got your Vosh, right? Who, let's be honest, this song pretty much encapsulates Vosh. Are you ready, boys and girls?
I'm Vosh, and I'm horsing around. Ouch, 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 when I take that pound. Vouch, with my hands on the ground. I don't ride the horse, it's the other way around.
Bro, we know Vosh likes to wash some horses, get with some short stack goblins, baby. Vosh be out there just gooning to some absolute degenerate kid type stuff. A little wild. Now, then of course we have the enemy of both Vosh and Destin, or Vosh and Hasan, old Sex Pestiny, with his whole drama, which we will probably get to. But he's got some sex scandals going. So the three biggest political, I would say they're probably the three biggest left-wing talking heads, right? I would say, like, out of the progressive talking heads, they are the top three, and all three of them have like weird sex scandals about them, bro. All three of them, dog. That's wild, bro. That's insane. Like, what are the odds? Who has the fucking D20 dice and just rolled all who rolled their political careers are over for being sex goblins, bro, for going demon mode in the chat? Because we have the man, the myth, the hummus pickles here, hummus pickles, bro,
I walked into this like
attending a Diddy party after claiming anybody who ever went to one is a diddler. Wait, Hasan, that's weird, brother. That's weird, my dude, because it seems like you've gone
I walked into this like back like sphere Epcot looking thing in the back of like the house that Pdiddy was renting for his and was throwing after parties at Coachella, and they were playing like these crazy things for people who are high. Not me, of course. I had only eaten pork.
No, of course. Well, now I'm gonna do like that little play down thing where it's kind of funny because I was doing drugs, but I'm gonna make a joke that I'm not doing drugs because I'm really fucking funny between watching going to Diddy parties and seeing little girls on projectors, and I want to make a joke about how I wasn't doing shrooms, but I did watch the thing with the little girl. I'm Hasan Pickles.
Portobello mushrooms. And one of the images that they were playing was like this little girl, this like supposedly attractive, very young girl, like opening up a Christmas gift. And I think I told you about this, where I was like, this is some real weird Alex Jones style pedo thing here. Me and my girlfriends are going to this.
He got hit with the Alex Jones is right. And for the memes of Alex Jones being right, Hasan on stream says Alex Jones is right, dude.
P. Diddy party, and I was like, okay, you can go. You can go. I'm breaking up with you. So I broke up with her over the phone. Then and there. That was probably one of the worst ways I've ever broken up with someone. I was like, no, you can go. Like, have fun. We're no longer dating. I don't
blame him. I would break up with my girlfriend if she's like, I'm gonna go to a P. Diddy party, and I already had been to one and seen what happened. I'd seen the baby oil dripping on from the ceiling onto my penis while I was high on hallucinogenic mushrooms when I wasn't doing drugs, and the baby oil just dripped onto my erect penis, and I was like, well, guess I might as well stroke it. We got a son, bro. Jesus, dude.
Fucking traffic too.
Oh my god, dude, that would be so sick. Yo, I know Diddy's into stuff like that 100%. He does like crazy stuff like that.
I feel like if you fucked enough, it's like you.
Bro, and the funny thing about this one right here is he's definitely flexing in front of Stabro, because he's like, dude, look, I'm friends with P. Diddy though. I'm actually friends. I've been to a P. Diddy party. I totally know P. Diddy like that. only the later to use it as a political weapon to take down anybody you disagree with, dog. Oh, this is wonderful. This is so great.
Kind of want to do some shit like that.
Oh my god, dude. This is the best timeline, dude. This is the best timeline because then we have this absolute banger of a thing happen.
On April 17th, 2025, Twitch political commentator Hasan Piker, known as Hasanabi, became embroiled in controversy following allegations by Daniel Dan Saltman. Saltman accused Hasanabi of slandering him by labeling him a...
By the way, the context behind this is Dan Saltman, I'm pretty sure, made an app that Diddy bought, and I don't think Dan actually had like much interaction with him other than the business transaction of selling him the app. And Hasan's been using that basically to call him a diddler, right? And this, remember, this is the guy who bragged about banging prostitutes in like Germany or Austria or some shit, and that place was later raided by federal by the federal government for child trafficking. For child human trafficking, bro. Insane. Now, I'm not saying that Hasan engaged with the children. I'm not saying that because that would be disingenuous and I have no proof to make that claim. Because I'm not Hasan Piker and I don't just pull shit out of the fucking tip of my penis like it's a fucking sounding rod, throw it on screen and pretend it is empirical evidence. I'm not a fucking cum goblin like that. But he literally, Hasan, I would love to hang out in Diddy's Ciroc entourage and trickle down bang anything thrown his way. He wants to taste Diddy's cock out of other girls' vagina, bro. Hasan wanted to be in the cuck chair, and he was completely cool with it until he went to one of the parties and saw children on the projectors. And you know that this dude cares more about his image and more about who he, the famous people he engages with than he actually cares about any of the wrongdoing that's happening to people. This is the so empathetic leftist here, bro.
Diddler on social media. In response, Saltman shared a screenshot of an alleged tweet from December 20th, 2012, in which Hasanabi purportedly expressed a desire to join Sean Diddy Combs' entourage, stating, "I would love to hang in Diddy's Ciroc entourage and trickle down bang anything thrown his way." Saltman further criticized Hasanabi, alleging that he had engaged in questionable activities, including visiting a brothel involved in human trafficking and seeking invitations to Diddy's parties. He questioned platforms like The Daily Show for featuring Hasanabi, given these allegations. Saltman concluded by asserting that he had never met Diddy and accused Hasanabi of past misconduct, including calling the police on an ex-partner and oppressing sex workers. He hinted at releasing more evidence in the future.
Fellow streamer Destiny over on the Twitter X space pulled up old clips of Hasan exposing him.
Oh, of course it's fucking Destiny, dude. Dude, this is what we call two retards fighting. Two retards fighting. We got it, boys. We got him, boys. We got Sex Pestiny versus Hummus Diddy Pickles. It's going crazy. Creator Clash 3. Leftist soy jack on each other's dicks.
Went to the Diddy party in the following clips.
I walked into this like back like sphere Epcot looking thing in the back of
When he heard his girlfriend was going...
You ever have a clip you just want to...
This is amazing, bro. And the thing, he just, so the funniest part about this whole thing, and what's killing me about this, is there was so many people during the content nuke that were saying that Destiny helped corroborate and make this giant content nuke, right? To make this full giant content nuke, which was just like the claims were baseless and were kind of illogical because it was just kind of schizo ranting about Destiny again for the Hasan community because they're fucking retarded. And only to find out the day after, like, Hasan helped make the fucking content cop, which is like the most hypocritical thing ever after like going on endless tirades about how Destiny was involved in the nuke, which he wasn't. And then the day after it dropped, he has a controversy about going to Diddy parties. This is amazing. This is the greatest timeline.
In his own words, that there was weird, creepy shit going on at these parties involving children. Hasan, baby oil. Piker chose to say nothing and let the continue for years.
What? Are you denying going to a Diddy party? Of course I'm denying. This didn't happen.
There's only clips. There's only me out of my own mouth saying it happened. But I'm Hasan, so I just dude, this is so funny because he like pretends to lie about it, right? He pretends to play it down, and then you're gonna see him just craft this story like, oh, I forgot. I only brought it up like 4 times on my show. Oh, it's so crazy.
What are you talking about? Think. Oh my God. I did. I went to a Coachella after party. Oh my God. I remember, holy my mind just unlocked.
Weird how at Danson Stream, founder of CSAM Haven, Tiny Chat, which he sold to Pdiddy,
Oh my gosh. Whenever Hasan fucking evil cackles, you know they got him. Every time he evil cackles, you know he's caught up in a fucking lie. You know he's caught up being an absolute gooner again, going absolute demon mode. And then he's just like, oh my God, that's crazy. I forgot. I accidentally tripped over my own penis because I'd been watching some Chevy Chase movies and I ended up at a Diddy party. And like, this clip doesn't show it. I saw one on Twitter that had the whole context, and he's like, and they had this weird AI thing, and I remember thinking, that's crazy. Oh, that kind of looks like a kid, dude. I don't want to be here. Oh man. Bro's taking acting lessons from the entirety of those Christmas movies on fucking what is it? Hallmark. He is Hallmark acting his way through this shit.
Clip this part, where Hasan talks about the after party at Coachella, funded by Diddy and Hasan, said it was weird and dipped. I guess we got to cancel everyone who's been to Coachella now.
On legal substances, and I remember sitting in the back in a tent, and they were beaming footage in the top of the tent, and it was like the first ever reveal of a AI footage, and I was like, what the is this? Because it was like a little girl and a little boy, and they were opening up a Christmas present, and I thought it was strange as I literally.
This is a little different than the first story. A little bit different than there was just this footage of a girl that was supposed to be a little girl that was supposed to be very attractive. That's a little different. Oh, your story's changing, Hasan, as time goes on. That's crazy.
He said Alex Jones might be right, which is ironic because I thought it was the bad vibes then. What do you mean? Like, I don't know what they clipped in that clip, but I very clearly was talking about how I thought it was a bizarre moment. You revealed this information yourself. It was not uncovered somewhere. I know. What the bro?
I mean, to be fair, he did say it was a bizarre, weird moment, but it's still fucking funny because he's utilized this as a weapon against other people time and time again.
Stop talking or explaining it. Fully dog. No one knows what you're saying. We'll cover this tomorrow.
Dan Saltman founded Tiny Chat and received funding from P. Diddy. The tweet that started this rumor is also insane if you think about what it's implying. Using your public-facing company account to lie about someone using your software for Twitter drama is insane. What's even more insane, though, is the tweet also implies that the software that supposedly deletes unsavory things on your internet history actually saves it, which this guy will use against you if he doesn't like you. Way to tank your company's reputation in a single tweet. Also, the Hasan tweet is from 2012, when Hasan would have been 20, living in New Jersey, and Diddy wasn't known as the freak he is now. How is that tweet in any way relevant?
It's still a cuck-ass tweet, dog. It's still some fucking... I have never been like, yeah, dude, I just want to fucking, I want to fucking get pity banged by the people that Diddy doesn't want to fuck. That's mad pathetic.
To today.
In this next clip, Asmongold reacts to Hasan's Diddy tweet, where he thinks Hasan gets what he deserves after Dan Saltman uncovered a deleted Diddy tweet, and after Saltman was upset that Hasan nicknamed him Dan the Diddler. Here is Asmongold's response to Hasan's tweet.
The point is that when you start making accusations like this, and you start calling people diddlers and stuff like this, like calling Dan Saltman a diddler, like that's a big one, right? That's a really big one. And when you have tweets talking about wanting to go to Diddy parties after you're calling somebody else a diddler, it doesn't look good. It looks really, really, really bad.
Well, and it's even worse when you've actually been to the fucking parties, dude. When you've actually been to the fucking parties, and then you're throwing shade at somebody who who sold their company to somebody else. That's like massively fucking different. Massively fucking different.
And look, you get what you fucking deserve. You should have never said that. Should have never said that. Massive mistake. I feel like that's slander, honestly. It absolutely is. It 100% is. It's not even a question. We're implying like lolly shit. Yeah, exactly, right? But that was like a month ago. So like I'm not going to go into that. A lot of karma to that. Yeah, exactly. And it's called defamation per se. I think it definitely is. He's talking shit about liking anime lolly. Well, I don't like lolly stuff either, which is like what was so weird about it. It's like I've talked about that 50 times. So like whenever he said that about me, I was like, well, what the f are you talking about? Like I don't even think this at all. It was like confusing.
Third problem with Hasan and denims is that they attempt to destroy people's credibility by accusing them of baseless crimes, trying to character assassinate anyone that opposes them to keep their community under their finger. A very dangerous precedent, really.
XQC responds to Hasan's claims for Frogan's height.
And because of some, but the reality is that I'm just not like that. People know this. People watch my clips all the time. People watch my show all the time. They know it's not something that I do. And in fact, I even have to defend myself against if you like.
Bro, I'm sorry. Whenever XQC starts talking, I'm out, bro. Because I mean, I'm sure he's probably spitting facts. I'm not gonna 100% anything he's spitting facts because I'm not gonna watch the clip because everything. But yeah, that's basically the Hasan Diddy allegations, bro. Are more. He went there. He is now, dude. The three biggest guys in this fucking weird internet leftist world are now, all three of them have sex scandals about them. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? What type of fucking world? I mean, the fact that Hasan went to a brothel that later got raided for human trafficking and it doesn't even get that much flack for it is insane to me, right? It's fucking insane to me. But this out, bro. This is just in the last day of crazy. This is so funny, dude. So in the content comp, Ian's holding the sword and it's from Bleach, right? And I even said it's from Bleach, and to kind of portray it as a swastika sword is just super disingenuous. But then I started to do a little digging, and I found out that like Hasan never actually really watched Bleach, and then I saw this morning, and you guys, this is brilliant, bro.
I want the normal, this one, the normal one without the. This one's sicker. Wait, that's a little sus.
No way, dude. No fucking way.
Yes way, dude. He bought the sword because it looked like a swastika. He doesn't even know that this is a recreation of a Bleach sword. When he bought it, he just bought the swastika sword and utilized it in the video where he utilized it to shit on the Jewish guy, bro.
Way. He gestures down toward it. This one's sicker, dude.
Wait, that's a little sus.
It's sus, bro. Why is it sus?
Questionable.
Bag. Oh, okay. Yeah. It immediately goes for the swastika one.
It was on purpose.
Oh, dude, it's the swastika sword, bro. Like, there's no like the funny thing about this, bro, is if Hasan is calling it the swastika sword, bought it because he thought it was a swastika sword, doesn't watch fucking Bleach, and uses it. This is so funny, bro. This is one of the funniest shits ever.
They did it on purpose. I'm sorry. I think they did it on purpose. That's my personal opinion. They knew it looked like a swastika, and they posed with it. Dude, they did it on purpose. No, that's how I view it now. That's my personal opinion on this. It's a dog whistle. Dude, these guys... Dude, I'm sorry, bro. We've watched videos where people have called me dog whistler and shit like this for fucking years by these exact types of people. They took a fucking situation where they're being called anti-Semitic, and they posed with a sword that they view as the swastika sword. That was on purpose, 100 fucking %. Do not even argue with me about this.
You wanna call me anti-Semitic? Well, check out my swastika sword. Like, if you would have saw it, he's like, bro, this is the sword from Bleach, then like obviously that's what I thought. I think that's what most people thought. And and when I saw Ethan like complaining about it looking like a swastika, I was like, come on, that's such bullshit, bro. I know. But now that you have the context behind him buying the sword, him calling it the swastika sword, dude, Ethan doesn't, he looks less like a schizophrenic now, bro. How is it that just Hasan's own clips, his own fucking actions and words always make anybody that might look marginally crazy about saying something just instantly in the right?
This is ridiculous.
Immediately goes for the swastika one. Got it.
I like this already much better.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's brilliant, bro. We're living in the best fucking thing, dude. We're living in the best timeline. This is amazing, bro. Hasan defends bad. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. How can you defend this fucking guy? How?
Like, that's why he's mad. Like, Bad Empanada behaves in an insane way, just like Ethan behaves in an insane way.
What's insane about Ethan, like, the way he's acting toward these people when they sent him fucking human skulls and called CPS on his kids? This is insane, bro. That's insane. You're fucking actually retarded, bro.
That's it. That's it. And you can't deal with someone giving back the same level of smoke to you. Like,
Well, that wasn't the same level of smoke, though. That was so what fucking happened to you? The nuke was just like actually a forest fire, and you guys in your fucking content cop was like a homeless dude burning fucking condoms in a dumpster.
he'll be like, Bad Empanada played that the Al Aqsa game or whatever, the role reversal Palestinian game. Every game, every video game where Muslims
Okay, here we go. So we're gonna justify it because like we're gonna put it in context of the Israel-Palestine conflict, and we're not gonna put it in context of Bad Empanada pretending to hunt down Ethan Klein's wife. Like, that was his bit, was I'm gonna go fucking kill Ethan Klein's wife in a video game. We're not contextualizing it as that. No. We're gonna contextualize it as, oh, you're okay with other games because they kill Muslims, and not okay when they kill Jewish people. Dude, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck. This is what I mean, like, when I'm always saying, like, this dude will consistently twist, and all of these fucking idiots, I mean, Destiny does this, fucking Vosh does this, where they will twist the situation to fit their narrative to the best degree possible. They're just like, they'll see something where, did you just see that they called him the worst thing ever? Oh, no, but what you don't understand is there's a war going on in Ukraine right now. What the fuck does that have to do with anything, you fucking cum falcon?
are in the crosshairs is propaganda in the other direction. We just see it as normal, so we don't even think about it, and that's fine, right?
Yeah, dude, that's exactly why he was mad about the clip, is because they were hunting the Jews. It had nothing to do with the fact that his wife worked as a secretary, and he just said that we're gonna kill Ethan Klein, and then we're gonna hunt down the secretary, which his wife worked as a secretary. It has nothing to do with Bad Empanada like maliciously going after their kids, maliciously trying to be the most disgusting person toward them ever. It has nothing to do with that. No. It has to do with Muslims bad. Got it.
Right? But God forbid someone plays the opposite game for once, and all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. Okay, if you consider that to be anti-Semitic and racist, playing Call of Duty is Islamophobic. That would be a ridiculous woke position to take. That's number one.
Wait, this is just so fucking retarded. That was not Ethan Klein's problem at all, dude. That was not his problem. The problem was he was talking about killing people that were like Ethan Klein. He says that in the video, and then hunting down. We're gonna go fucking hunt down the secretaries because he knows Ethan Klein's wife worked as a secretary for the IDF. That was the problem. It had nothing to do with all this other bullshit. I'm sure Ethan said something because of like he gets worked up and just be fucking spouting shit, but that's the problem. I love that he's just fucking being the most disingenuous fucking prick in the world. This guy, how do people fucking with any sort of like modicum of intelligence watch this guy in any like general tone, dude? It's so fucking retarded how this dude can just like, Mr. I love context, removes all context from every situation to fit a narrative.
Number two,
dude, this is exactly he fucking is the one who sent Ian all the shit to write the content cop. 100%, bro. If he's able to pull this type of fucking retarded context out of everything, or remove all context to make the most retarded arguments ever, you know that he was a big push on the content cop because it's all fucking propaganda.
Ooh. Ethan literally played terrorist or Twitch streamer, comparing me to Osama bin Laden to his fucking audience. How is that not insanely Islamophobic?
Wait, What?
It's ridiculous.
It has nothing to do with you and your religion, buddy. It has to do with you constantly fucking platforming terrorists. You're just like, you sit there and you wait for the terrorist cock to land on your fucking shoulder, bro, so you can suck it as hard as you can. That's the point of it, dude. It has nothing to do with Jesus Christ, dude. It's always a distraction with this fucking guy.
6 million views in 5 days. Yeah, 6 million views in 5 days, by the way. What a fucking flop this was, huh? God damn.
Not gonna lie, the video did do really, really good numbers. That's fucking valid. But I mean, I think it's sitting at like a fucking like 48-50 dislike ratio. I mean, it is definitely not loved. It is definitely looked at as kind of a fucking clown show on the internet. I think this video made everybody look bad except for Ethan Klein, the person who was supposed to make bad, which is fucking sad because there's so many things you could go after Ethan Klein for, and there's so many people that have rightfully gone through or after Ethan Klein and made him look like an absolute fucking clown. And I think everybody that knew about like Ethan Klein and his fucking drama before this happened, we're just kind of waiting for Ethan Klein to step out of line once so that the progressives could fucking fillet his fucking flesh and use it as fucking condoms for their weird sex bullshit. I mean, ask Hasan. He be doing some weird sex shit at Diddy parties, right? Okay, he didn't do weird sex shit at Diddy parties, but he does like frequenting brothels where he wants to use the skin of his enemies as condoms. But it's just like, this is so funny, dude. I can't I just can't get over the fact that this video had nothing contextualized whatsoever, and this dude like lives and dies by the fact that he won't watch Ethan's video because it's all out of context.
It's already doubled the view count of the context nuke in 5 days. The like-dislike ratio ain't good. Yeah, the dislike ratio counter is not correct. It can only make a assumption on what it is. The extension is not accurate. But I mean, I think a lot of people want.
You can go to the comments of that video and see that it was not the reason it did so well. And here's one, like, the video was instantly gonna do well because it's fucking Content Cop is back. So people who grew up with like grew up on the internet and shit and like loved like internet drama of the past, they saw the Content Cop was back and they were instantly gonna watch it. I'm betting money the moment Hasan and these fucking like foot job fetish motherfuckers showed up on camera, a lot of people clicked off. I have a feeling, because that's when the video got incredibly cringe, and if I wasn't watching it on stream, that's when I would have clicked off. But I mean, who isn't gonna fucking click on a Content Cop in 2025? Especially if you grew up watching like the Content Cop Leafy, Content Cop Keemstar. You're gonna click on that shit. I'm sorry. And the fact that it's on one of his closest YouTube friends, instantly interesting. It's just like, but anybody, like, you go to the comments, everybody down there, not everybody, but a majority of people down there are fucking just angry about like how fucking stupid and boring the shit is and how it isn't even a Content Cop.
I think a lot of people just want to feel like it's valid to convince themselves that this is like a dud or something, and that
I mean, it doesn't have, okay, it's not in terms of views, it is not a dud. I don't think anybody's saying that the video failed in regards of getting views. I think the video, most people are talking about how the video fucking failed in terms of not showing any context, of being a terrible fucking video. It's a dud, and intellectually it's a dud. That's the problem. But Hasan doesn't have the intellectual capabilities to actually fucking maintain an accurate thought, so he's just retard coping on his fucking stream like usual.
There isn't a lot of people that are not on Ethan's side on this.
Not a lot of people, but yeah, dude, those are the three clips. I actually didn't want to, I actually just wanted to watch the swastika sword part, but But I just love the fact that all the other content cops were built off of the fact that he was going after people who didn't get enough shit on the internet, at least at that time period. And then he's like, you know, I'm gonna go after the guy whose children or had CPS called on his children by these fucking brainlets that I'm gonna like introduce into the fucking void of this video. I'm gonna make sure that they're front and center, so this feels like a harassment campaign video, because it is a harassment campaign video. Anyways, that's that drama. Like, subscribe, comment, dislike, I don't care. It's funny at the end of the day. That's all that matters, bro.